Do what?
There's still a long ways for him to do that. Is that deadline today, Sadie?
Yes, but I gotta sign it today.
Why you get so mad? Be honest, when was that given?
Today.
Okay, so say nicely, don't yell. We're concerned about you.
Dad.
What?
So let's see, it's a website. I would just do bls.gov, just in parentheses.
Like you do the example of what it gave you.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Ma! Who's it for a long time? Ma! Matt, you're taking forever,
That goes
Matt.
after the quote, right?
What's that?
The in-text citation goes after the quote.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in a separate quote?
It's in
Or
parentheses.
separate no parentheses is there?
Yeah, that's what it's in.
Oh, it's in parentheses.
There's the toothbrushes right here. Matt,
Are we ready to start? We're waiting for somebody.
And the periods outside of the parentheses.
Yes.
Is it a run-on or off of a sentence? Right?
Yes.
All right, I can read it if everybody's okay with that.
I'm good with that.
Yep.
Okay. Let's get started. All right. Which of the following is not correct? I got B. For the last 40 or so years, U.S. inflation hasn't shown much variation from its average rate of about 2%.
So did I.
Excellent. Any questions about that one?
Nope, sounds good.
And okay. Just chapter introduction, second paragraph, just in case anyone's curious. Number 2, if the real interest rate is 6% and the price level is falling at a rate of 2%, what is the nominal interest rate? And for that, I got 4%. Nominal interest rate equals real interest rate plus inflation rate. I got 8.
I'm also getting a lot of feedback, Joe.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of noise. Okay, so for number 2, I got 4%. Nominal interest rate equals 6 plus minus 2. Because it says that the price level is falling at a rate of 2%.
Yeah, and that's A. I got the same.
Yep. Any questions about that one? All right. Number 3. From the early 1980s through 1990s, the nominal interest rate, I got a fell because the Fed got inflation under control.
That's what I.
Yep. Okay. Any questions about that one?
Yeah, what did you get again? Sorry, I was reading the chat. Happy anniversary, Tom.
Thank you.
What did you say it was for number 3?
I got 8 for number 3.
Okay, that's what I got too. Thanks.
Okay. Number 4, the evidence from hyperinflations indicates that money growth and inflation are A, positively related, which is consistent with the quantity theory of money. Any questions about that one? Or any discussion about that one, either one? Okay, number 5. If the CPI rises, the number of dollars needed to buy a representative basket of goods, B, increases, and so the value of money falls.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay. Anybody else? Any discussion about that one? All right, moving on to the next one, number 6. Referring to the figure above, 30-3, which of the following events could explain a shift of the money supply curve 1 to MS2? I got C for that one, an open market purchase of bonds by the Federal Reserve.
I got D for that one.
Okay, so
I put D because I said if the Federal Reserve sells the bonds. Oh no, yeah, you're right. You're right.
okay, yeah, so they're selling bonds. So they're purchasing the bonds, which is putting money out into the world, which causes the money supply to increase, moving it from MS1 to MS2. Are we good there? Okay. Any other concerns about that one or discussions about that one?
I guess silence means no, we're good. Carry on.
Okay. All right. 7. Open market purchases by the Fed makes the money supply increase, B, which makes the value of money decrease. Any questions or concerns? If not, moving on to number 8. If M equals 2,000, P equals 2.25, and Y equals 6,000, what is the velocity?
Is this physics?
And that would be, I think so. They're throwing money to see how fast it can go. So that's going to be velocity equals P times Y divided by M, which gives us 6.75 A. Moving on to number 9. The price level is a D, nominal variable. Now that one I am not 100% sure of. I got that because it has to do with price, and it has to do with a dollar figure that it is nominal, not real. What real is a physical product
No,
or physical number. Any discussion about that?
I guess the same thing for the same reason.
Okay. Then we will keep going. Based on the, what's that? Okay, based on the quantity equation, if m equals 100, v equals 3, and y equals 150, then p equals m times v equals p times y. M times v is 300, so in order for p times y to equal 300, 150 must be multiplied by 2, therefore p equals 2, which is C.
Justin will catch you up after we're done doing the rest of them here.
Yeah, we'll go back to 1 through 6 after this. Moving on to number 11. Suppose the United States unexpectedly decided to pay off its debt by printing new money. Which of the following would happen? I got D. People would held money would feel poor, price would rise, and people who had lent money at a fixed interest rate would feel poor as well. So D, all of the above.
That's what I put here.
Excellent. Number 12. Under the assumptions of the Fisher effect and monetary neutrality, if the money supply growth rate falls, then C, the nominal interest rate falls, but the real interest rate does not. Any questions or discussions about that one? Okay, 13. The inflation tax, C, is the revenue created when the government prints money. Number 14, yes.
Wait, just a second on that, on 13. I was debating between C and D, but I decided D because the inflation tax also makes B true, doesn't it? And so I thought if 2 are correct, then it has to be all of the above.
Cedric, did you see the fish?
So what was, say that one more time? I'm sorry.
So the tax inflation, from my understanding, also makes B correct. Taxes most those who hold the most money, because the tax inflation is the loss in the real of money holdings, basically. And so,
yeah, and the only reason I balked at B is because of the word most, because in actuality, the inflation tax would taxes all who hold money.
But it says taxes most those who hold the most money. And so,
I also put D.
According to Course Hero says all of the above.
Okay.
I'm checking a second option here though, just to confirm.
Okay.
A second Course Hero says all of the above as well. So I think all of the above is winning. Without spending, I'm done Googling it.
Okay. So, yeah, that's fine. I will go with that.
Well, I had two.
Say it again.
I had 2 sources saying D, all of the above.
Okay. And it looks like 13 is D, all of the above.
Good catch.
Okay. Any other discussion about that one? Then we'll move on to number 14. Which of the following are U.S. taxpayers allowed to adjust for inflation for the purpose of income taxes? I got D, neither interest income nor capital gains.
I got that too.
because book, the 17 section, it talks about how the solution could be to change capital gains, but it doesn't say if they're allowed to or not. So I was kind of confused.
Yeah, that's what I understood too, is that it doesn't, at this point you can't, and that's why it's a problem. And they're saying, I guess the solution is if they would move to an indexed format for that.
Okay, so there really is no solution, right?
Yeah, as of now, yeah, there's nothing's been changed with capital gains. It's still they don't adjust for inflation for that. Any other discussion on that one or concerns?
D, sorry, it's D.
Yeah, D is what I got for that one. Moving on to 15. Marta lends money at a fixed interest rate, and then inflation turns out to be higher than she expected it to be. The real interest rate she earns is, I got D, lower than she expected, and the real value of the loan is lower than she had expected.
I got that as well.
Me too.
Okay. 16, when Haley states that inflation by itself always reduces the real return on her savings, she has committed the inflation fallacy. Any discussion on that one?
Nope, that's what I got.
17. Bank more frequently to reduce currency holdings when inflation is high. The sacrifice of time and convenience that is involved in doing that is referred to as C, shoe leather cost. Any discussion about that one?
That's what I got.
Okay, 18. Indexing the tax system to take into account the effects of inflation would by itself mean that only real interest earnings are taxed, which is A. Any discussion on that one? Okay, 19. During the last tax year, you lent money at a nominal rate of 6%. Actual inflation was 1%, but people had been expecting 1.5%. This difference between actual and expected inflation, A, transferred wealth from the borrower to you and caused your after-tax real interest rate to be 0.5% percentage points higher than what you had expected. Any question about that?
That's what I got.
Okay. And finally, number 20, in order to maintain stable prices, a central bank must C, tightly control the money supply. Any question about that one? If not, let's go back to number 1 for 1 to 6 for Justin. Justin, number 1, which of the following is not correct? We said B. For the last 40 or so years, U.S. inflation hasn't shown much variation from its average rate of about 2%. The book actually says the rate was 3.6%. So that was not correct. Number 2, if the real interest rate is 6% and the price level is falling at a rate of 2%, meaning there's deflation, what is a nominal interest rate? So nominal interest rate is real interest rate plus inflation, which is 6 plus -2 gives us 4%, A. Number 3, from the early 1980s through the 1990s, the nominal interest rate, A, fell because the Fed got inflation under control. And that's found in 17-1 H8 paragraph. Number 4, the evidence from hyperinflations indicates that money growth and inflation are positively related, which is consistent with the quantity theory of money, found in 17.1F figure 4. 5, if the CPI rises, the number of dollars needed to buy a representative basket of goods, B, increases, and so the value of money falls. That's found in book 17.1A, third paragraph. And number 6, referring to the figure above, which of the following events could explain a shift of the money supply curve from MS1 to MS2? And for that, we got C, an open market purchase of bonds by the Federal Reserve, and that's found in 17.1C, figure 2. Does anyone have any questions, concerns, comments, anecdotes about any of the questions in this quiz? Betsy looks absolutely bored.
Sorry, this one was really quick.
Yeah, you know, and I worry about these only because of the fact that it's not math. It's always just memorizing or learning information, and that's tough for me. So, but does anyone have any concerns, any questions, wondering about how a certain answer was figured out, where to find a certain answer? Curious about any of the math or anything that needs to be done?
I think everything's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, this one got me. To me, it was a long chapter. It's kind of driving me crazy. It was so long. But all right, Tom, get any information on football games? Anything we need to know? Anything we're missing here?
I did not watch a game today. Sorry.
Whoa.
But did you watch the Seahawks yesterday?
I caught a lot of it. Once I got home from I was at church from 8 in the morning and I got home about 6 p.m. So.
Oh.
I'm in Mexico City right now, and the Oakland Raiders are playing against the Houston Texans in a stadium down here in Mexico City.
And you're not at the game?
No, I have my group meeting, and I still have to do homework. So I've been here for about a week now. So it's been
So
a good
you and Betsy are
vacation.
both in Mexico City. What's going on down there?
The football game, I don't really know. I just know that it's huge, and there's a lot of people dressed up in like Oakland Raiders gear, like Houston Texans gear, and like Mexico City's like a huge city. It's like New York City, so it's just crazy to see all those people out on the streets dressed up like that.
I guess we missed the memo because none of the rest of us are there.
Yep.
I think, Betsy, don't you live there though?
Yeah, I do. I live in.
Okay. Why are you there?
Because we're from here, so we're gonna live here.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's easier for me to move here between semesters than to do it in the middle.
Cool.
Makes sense. So David put the link on the side there for everybody.
Got it.
And I don't know. This was kind of a fast one.
I'd rather do math problems all day than what we did today.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think I'll remember all this information, and I have to. It's ridiculous. All right. Anybody else got anything?
I'm good. That was easy.
I'm good. Sorry I wasn't much help today.
That's okay. You have a good excuse.
No, I think it's just plain laziness. Come on, school always comes before marriage.
Always. Always.
Just ask my wife; she'll tell you.
Yeah. If I didn't spend 10 hours at church beforehand, I probably could have got away with a little more.
Bleh.
See, that's the blessing of being in the bishopric, brother.
During tithing settlement time? Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Funny
Well, at least it
stuff.
wasn't Fast Sunday, so you can count your blessings there. If we're gonna be Pollyanna.
It is Fast Sunday this week for me, and we still got tithing settlement going on.
Oh, so never mind.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a week early. We've got state conference the first week of December.
Oh, darn it.
So I just got to tell myself 2 months left. Bishop gets released in 2 months.
Oh, whoa. But
Yeah.
oftentimes a bishop getting released doesn't mean the counselors get released.
We'll see what happens.
Guess we'll see who the next bishop is.
Not I, says the fly.
Oh, well. All right, I'm going to go take the test.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, good night.
See
guys.
y'all later. Thanks, Dave.
All right, y'all take care.
Hey, guys.
Yep. Everyone
Bye.
have
Have
a
a nice Thanksgiving.
You too.
See y'all next week.
Bye.
Thanks, David.
Oh yeah, you got it, buddy.
Come over. No one else is coming, though. We'll have to do a Harry Potter marathon. Well, I said, she said, all right, swing over to one of the other, like. Tell her to come over.
Gabriella, what? Who's Gabriella? Gabriella, you sweet little turkey munchkin buns. Ooh, I had leftover soup for lunch.
Being lonely, all my songs is I'm lonely.
Hang out with your friends. You get to work. You get to call soon like the day. Not the
Oh, I got to
2
work.
hours you were home.
Ooh, I got to work.
Hey, there's a lot of people that wish they had a job.
Well, I was on the freaking sun talking to myself the entire time. Lonely.
Making $8 an hour. You know how many people are unemployed right now? And they wish they could make $8 an hour. You gotta let it go, though. You gotta get excited about it. You know how blessed you are.
you don't bring friends at work and go outside. No, I go outside.
Or they
every
said,
day. Almost
send
every
you
day.
up there outside all week.
Pretty much. Actually, all around.
Your son is just as bad as you did.
Lonely? That's not lonely.
Texted me and said, you just come pick me up an hour on something early. And I said, already? Okay. He comes back and like, I just got fired. I'm like, whatever. Like, he's such a dad.
Whoa, he's not old enough to be a
I'm
dad.
honestly- I'm home. I'm home. It's not fun, but I'm not proud of it.
Swear you guys think too much a lot.
No, why? I'm not pursuing.
You go to your son, I don't know.
It sounds like a movie. Haley goes to Utah.
I'm gonna swear I want to lose.
Please, come you call. Let's do it.